Hello, hello, and welcome back to this stream. I hope everyone's doing well. Oh, hello, Dar. I don't know why the sound didn't play. But yes, welcome back. Boo. Yes, welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All. We are on the, episode 2, Reunion and Turnabout. Time to get cornered. The music in this one's good. The music isn't as good. But that's just my own personal opinion. Yes, we didn't actually make it to the first day of court on this one. Where the hell am I going again? Oh, back here, I guess. Hello again. We seem to be seeing a lot of each other lately. Oh, she's like totally cute. Is she like your daughter? No. Okay, anything new to talk about? Ah, the victim. I want you to ask you about why am I keep tripping over my words? It's difficult to word good. I want to ask you about the victim, Dr. Gray. I totally don't know him. Oh. Okay, this is new. Oh, what is that? You can see it, can't you, Mr. Nick? You can see the lock on that person's heart. What? This is the power of the Magatama. Only you can see these cyclocks, Mr. Nick. The more someone wants to hide their secret, the more locks you will see. If it's only one, I think you can easily unlock it. How are you doing, Fat Viking? Glad to see you here. We just started. Unlock? But how? Please use Mystic Maya's Magatama on this person, and let's remove the lock. I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Kinky brain magic Magatama. Make a mistake, it'll hurt you. If you don't think you have the proof you need, you must have the courage to stop. Okay. I'm guessing this is the tutorial one. Let's see again. Did you know Dr. Gray? I totally don't know that guy. Like, you're totally more persistent than a roach. Okay. Guess no choice but to remove this lock. Alright, so first I have to use Maya's Magatama. Do I just present it? I guess I do. The victim. I believe you do know. Oh, so this is this like the cross-examination but outside of the courtroom? Because we called on the beaches of California. Yeah, I think she's trying to embody the entirety of the sort of California Valley Girl kind of thing. So, like, how many times do I have to repeat myself? Like, so totally sure, then where's your proof? Like, after in person, I do believe you might have at least indirectly known of him. It possibly existed for now. One that shows a possible connection between Eni and Dr. Gray. Between Eni and Dr. Gray. It was her. Was it? Do we have this? Or during channeling? Oh, I'm not sure. Okay, yeah. I'm definitely not sure right now. Let's move around and see if I'm missing something. Out of likes and attendance would make meta execs wet themselves. Oh, Gumshoe. You're going to be her lawyer, I bet. Why, yes. Oh, I really feel bad for you, pal. Just this once, I wish I could be on your side. Detective Gumshoe? Yeah, but I shouldn't be saying that kind of stuff to you. You're a cute kid. Okay, Pearl isn't talking. Haha, I'm not scary, honest. Okay, so he likes kids. Hey, I know, I'll show you something cool. How's this? It's a real genuine pistol. Just showing Pearl a fucking gun. Okay, Maya's quilt. What about Maya and the charges against her? I don't think you would, pal. If you're talking about proof, we've got a few pieces. This is my pistol. Wanna hold it? I've totally unloaded it, I swear. I think. Yeah, pal, that puffy-haired photographer is going to testify tomorrow. About Lotta. Yeah, she took some photos. Took some hot pictures earlier. Here, I took the safety off for you. How are you doing? Remember, I took some pictures of the murder scene inside. Lotta's hot pictures. I wonder what her camera captured. Probably pictures. Besides, you must have realized by now, pal. Native characters idea have a bent of snakes and martial arts. Your work week's finally over? That's good. There's no way anyone other than Maya Fey could have done it. The victim. About Dr. Gray. The victim wasn't super famous. Most people still knew who he was. Faces all over the tabloid shows last year. Yeah, I know. I was looking through some newspapers from last year and... Huh. Could have sworn I had cut an article out, but I guess I must have lost it? A copy of that article? Might have brought a copy to the office when he came by. Oh yeah, I have a copy I can give him, but I'll keep talking first. About Maya's trial tomorrow. I've got 2 pieces of news for you, pal. 2. Yeah, bad news and even worse news. So you want to hear first. I don't really care. It doesn't change the fact that I'm not going to like it. Alright, pal. Well, the prosecutor for the trial is Von Karma. Wasn't Von Karma, like, arrested for murder? Manfred Von Karma. He was an awe-inspiring veteran prosecutor. He never lost a case in the 40 years of his career, except for that one case, and he raised a fearsome disciple. I'll take a sip of my drink. Wait a sec. Von Karma's on trial, and another piece of bad news comes in. The Von Karma you're facing tomorrow is actually his successor. Successor? So who is his successor to Von Karma? Literally, pal, is Prosecutor Von Karma's kid. His kid became a prosecutor real young, like 13! Oh god. I thought Edgeworth was a prodigy being, what, a prosecutor like, what, 19 or 20? Wait a second. 13? He became prosecutor at the age of 13? I mean, a project like that I would have heard something about. Kid was born and raised in Bermany. That is impossible, by the way. What, for a kid to become a prosecutor at 13? Yeah, I'd say so. That country's got a lot of stuff and is a great place to develop a person's talents. Germany, huh? That's probably why I've never heard of this person. No one famous has ever come from or been in Germany. Still, all it takes is someone mention the name Von Karma. I get terrible flashbacks to that case. Edgeworth calls his beloved. None of that matters anymore now that he's gone. 13, especially not the Germans. Yeah, I know. He brought this over to my office the other day, and... Hey, the news story. The one about the malpractice suit. 14 patients died, and it caused a huge stink. Yeah, that's not all, pal. Things only got worse after that. You mean the car accident that the nurse died in? Oh, here we go. Brought my own clipping with me today. Here, pal, this is for you. Mimi Miney, Nurse Gray, surgeon died after falling asleep. You want to be a product of 13? Fine, you're automobile engineer. I'm not going to give you any information about evidence, pal. So, about this key. Is that your house key or something, pal? God, does it look like a house key to you? Then what's it for? It's... You'd probably keep that a secret. It's my bicycle key. Of course it's your bike key. Okay, he's not saying anything about that. Hey, that's a pretty nice looking brooch. You stop wearing that old ugly attorney's badge and start wearing that. Happy? About what? Okay, he's not gonna say anything about that. Profiles. Not a word. Okay, so that's his not gonna say anything. Boy, do I look scary in this picture. It's the exact same look. You look a bit like mildly confused and a bit bummed. Gotta smile, gotta smile. Oh, gumshoe. Okay, nothing there. That's Maya's aunt, right? I got to eat one of her giant strawberry desserts earlier. It was really good. Oh, I didn't get to eat one yet. Hello, Asti. How are you doing? Oh, so that's Little Pearl. Do you know her? Only that Miss Faye was looking for her earlier. Something about being worried that she'll end up talking to the weird guy. So you have any idea who this weird guy is, pal? Nope, no idea. And after the Ultra Kill news, I'm sure you have everything already set up. Okay, nothing there. You don't have to be so mean about it. Okay, and Maya. Sorry things had to turn out this way, pal. It's too early to give up. No one's proven her guilt of anything yet. Look, even if there were a zillion of you, pal, this is a case you... Now, why is he sighing? Okay, nothing here. But I have evidence to bring back to Eenie Miney. Let's present the Magatama. The victim. Eenie Miney, I believe you do know who Dr. Gray is. We already went through this. Okay. The newspaper clipping. Take a look at this newspaper clipping. Pasta. I had pasta today as well. Take a look at this newspaper. Click it. Like, what is it? A story about an accident? Please read the victim's name. Mimi Miney. Miney is a pretty rare last name, wouldn't you say? Penny? Nice, I had Fusily. Miss Mimi Miney wouldn't happen to be a relative of yours, would she? So you noticed, she was my older sister. I'm sorry about your loss. Your sister, was she a nurse, perhaps? At Dr. Gray's surgical clinic? Gray's surgical clinic. I don't think I need to tell you that the clinic was run by the victim, Dr. Turner Gray. Which is how you knew of Dr. Gray. You knew him through your sister. Unlock successful. please tell me all you know about Dr. Gray. Jesus Christ, that face. My sister's name was Mimi Miney. She was like a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic. That's what I thought. I heard that, like, Dr. Gray was really tough on people. Like a total slave driver. My sister's, like, always coming home totally wiped out because she was overworked. Wiped out, so is that why she fell asleep at the wheel? That guy, like, drove my sis so hard, so, like, that's why the accident happened. The one or 14 patients died from malpractice? Yeah, like, I think that was the doctor's fault, too. My sis was pushed by, like, everyone's expectations and, like, her duties and stuff. And that pushed her to death. Oh, sorry. So, like, are we done? I've, like, already told my story to, like, everyone. Do you understand now, Mr. Nick? This is how a psych lock works. Well, I don't plan to pry in people's hearts unless I absolutely need to. The lock this time is pretty easy, but there might be people who aren't as willing to give in later on. If you don't have enough proof, be careful and know when to stop trying. Okay, so is she just gone now? Anything new to examine? No? Okay. Move. She died. Who died? Eni? Move. 20th of June, Crane Village. Monsieur Nick, what is wrong? I never left Currain Village. Really? Wow, that's pretty amazing. You're going to meet with Mystic Maya, aren't you? Please tell her I said hi. Hey, wait, she ran off, again. Well, I know Eni's secret now, but still don't have any idea how I'm going to save Maya. Don't even know if I should go in there with a smile or a straight face. Center of Detention. This is where you get sent if you are a bad person in school. Well, what am I supposed to do? I'm almost out of time. Can I really do anything? Can I really save her? Sorry to keep you waiting. Oh, it must be Maya. It's been a long time, hasn't it, Phoenix? That voice. It's Mia! Even after me being here, it looks like you've learned to stand on your own. Remember Big Bobber's law woman? Mia, she's Maya's older sister and my mentor. A certain case forced into quote-unquote retirement. When our detentions from school may as well have been like this room. Single desk, writing lines absolutely useless. Big Bazonga's law woman? Yes. But whenever I'm in trouble, she comes to help just like this. Your spirit comes back from the other world and borrows Maya's body for a bit. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face in front of your client. Well, you're someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets, especially when it's bad. You can't smile at the end if you haven't been smiling the whole way there. In any case, the face you're making now is no face to show a client, Phoenix. So tell me all about it. I'm gonna guess that my sister is in a lot of trouble again. About everything about happened in the last 2 days. Mia closed her eyes, deep in thought, while she listened. I see. Mia, what am I supposed to do? It's pretty clear what a good lawyer does in the situation. Cut and run. And that is, tell me, please. Believe in your convictions. And fight for the complete acquittal of your client. You think Maya's not guilty? How can you be so sure? I know she is. I'll give you a hint as to why. Yes, mediums can't have dreams. Interesting. They can't. What you told me, it sounded like Maya was having a dream while channeling. So she was channeling someone. If she was channeling someone else, Then it wasn't Maya who killed Dr. Gray. Yeah, so she dreamt that she had died and been buried in the ground. But that is impossible. You've heard it from her, I'm sure. And when Mina channels, her own spirit disappears. Which means that it's impossible for her to dream during that time. Then, what does this mean? I think it's safe to bet that Maya was set up. The little defense would encounter the big Bazonga's law woman. How do you think she won all her cases? A setup? It's up to you to blow the lid in this case tomorrow and show how she was set up. Evidence? Was to prove her innocence when I have nothing to go on. If you're looking for a clue, it's already in your hands. It is. Just as it sounds, Phoenix, you already hold the key. Really? Come on, show me the key to this case. Alright, I'll show it to her. The key I hold. Hey, I'm still an attorney. Yeah, wow, this badge brings back a lot of memories, doesn't it? I'll have to stand with you at the defense's bench one more time. Something like this, that's really all you have. I'm trying! This is Maya's Magatama, isn't it? Why do you have it? Maya gave it to me, but I see. This is something very important to me. Take good care of it, okay? Newspaper clipping. Okay, she's not liking that. She's not liking that. Have you seen this key before? Ah, the key. It's literally the key to understanding everything that's happened in this case. This key? Phoenix, listen. Right now the key is sitting in your hand. However, it shouldn't be. It contradicts the facts. What does she mean? Well, certain this key will be a piece of evidence that makes your case tomorrow. You already know everything you need to know. You know what the key to the case is. That is enough? But, how can I win tomorrow without knowing who the real murderer is? Didn't know it at the time. This day was going to end with a turn for the surprising. 3 locks. Yeah, what? Which means Mia must know something about the real murderer. But for this to be something that she would hide her lock and key from even me... What in the world is going on? So, Mia is hiding something? It's like a key to beat the case. I mean, isn't this how law goes? Doesn't every lawyer have a ghost mentor? What? Prosecutor von Karma, you mean... No, I heard it's his successor this time. Successor? Manfred von Karma was a really sinister man. He pulled all sorts of nasty tricks all so he could win. He was a man obsessed with the word perfection. He had a perfect record for 40 long years. Again, apart from that one case where he didn't win. Which is why he killed Edward's father. Who knows what sort of dirty tricks he used to get each of those guilty verdicts. Now, his successor, I wonder what kind of person they will turn out to be. Ghostbenders didn't do legal work. It's no good. Mystic Maya. Pearl? How did Pearl get here? You showed up. Thanks for coming all this way. I was really worried about you. Hey, where's your mother? Didn't you two come together? Mother's watching over the trainees. She said they have training for 2 days straight with no breaks. On a bike? It's a 2-hour drive. You snuck out of the manor and followed a map. You walked all the way here? Of course not. You ran. It's a 2 fucking hour drive. can't, I can't, oh my. Yeah, dude, oh, not even by car, by train. What about the train? What's a train? That's only a 12-hour run. It's time, isn't it? What if Von Karma tries to do something to me? Oh my god, she's precious. At least I know Mr. Edgeworth would be nicer to me than Von Karma. Mr. Edgeworth? Who is that? He's Nick's rival. Well, he's also a friend. This is it! We're gonna stay here for a minute. Oh, this music is so goddamn good. Still remember him as though I'd seen him only yesterday. Every trial was a scorchingly fierce battle until the very end. He's always back and forth with them, but when you're rivals for life... Maya, please don't mention that name ever again. But why, Nick? I'm sorry, Maya, I forgot you don't know. He's gone, and he's not coming back. What? Wait a second, what's that supposed to mean? Court will commence shortly, please proceed into the courtroom. Let's go. Now's not the time to talk about that anyway. We see, here's the thing. In the DLC, we know why he left. But was this game written with that DLC in mind? Even though I call it DLC, it was for the DS release. Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey. Are the prosecution and defense prepared? Oh god, she's even gripping her left arm like the other Von Karma. What is with this kid? Hey, Mr. Wright, are you prepared? Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright. Does it actually tell me, like, how old is she? No, I don't have that here. Mr. Phoenix Wright. Well, you see, here's the thing. This is almost like Alcie's color scheme. You must be a little shocked because I'm a woman, correct? Well, no. Oh, so she's the famed successor to Prosecutor Von Karma? I am Franziska Von Karma, the Prodigy. I see. I gave up a promising career in Germany and came to this country for one sole reason. Revenge. Why is she allowed a weapon in the courtroom? Revenge. This is about her father, Manfred Von Karma. For something of a personal nature, I'm sure you can... Did she just attack the judge? I'm talking. If you interrupt again, my whip will do the speaking for me. Please speak with your mouth like a normal person, I beg of you. Make no mistake, I will defeat you. Prepare to go down, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Prosecutor Von Karma, your opening statement, please. Those of Von Karma blood have only one fate, and that is perfection. The defendant, Maya Fey, will find no escape from her guilt on my watch. Very well, what is the defense's position? Oh my god, honestly, just take a breath. In. Out. In. Out. Your Honor, does the defense wish to enter a plea of not guilty? Yes. A foolish fool who foolishly dreams of foolish dreams. 10 minutes? I give the defense 10 minutes before it changes its plea. And that's right, I'll have you running for the justified self-defense plea in no time. Justified self-defense. Plea reserved when a person unintentionally kills in defense of themselves. You could very easily make a solid case that it was self-defense, but... the defense stands by the plea of not guilty, Your Honor. Because a plea justified self-defense is to say you did kill someone. Oh god. That's how you want to play it, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I shall call the first witness. Oh god, is this the inspiration that Asti got for his character Astaroth? She's just as scary as her father like daughter, I suppose. Gumshoe. Okay, Asti, you have to make a choice. Who do you save? Franziska von Karma or Gumshoe? You can only save one of the two. Sorry, Gumshoe. What's your name and occupation? Yes, sir. My name is Dick Gumshoe. I'm a detective at the local precinct. What do you mean get to the point? Explain to the court the details of this murder. Yes, sir. If everyone would please take a look at this map. The channeling chamber has no windows and the door was locked shut. At the time of the murder, only the victim and the defendant were in the room. What were they doing in there? The naughties? Well, they were channeling a spirit, sir. Channeling a spirit? That's quite a look for disbelief there, Your Honor. Anyway, a few minutes later, after the channeling started, gunshots were heard coming from inside the room, sir. A few of the witnesses broke the door down and rushed into the room. Ah, and that's when they found that the victim was already dead, correct? This is one of the most open and shut cases I've ever presided over. Floor plans added to the court record. Okay. So how was the victim killed? I was about to get to that. Stop wasting my time, then. Witness testimony. That is a big old barrel for the bullets there. The direct cause of death was a pistol shot to the forehead, sir. The shot was fired from point-blank range. But before the victim was shot, sir, he was stabbed in the chest. The wound was very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death. The murderer used the pistol to finish the victim off after the stabbing. So the victim was stabbed before being shot. This is the victim's autopsy report. That's what I was looking for. After being stabbed in the chest, he was shot in the forehead at point blank. To quote accepted into evidence, Mr. Wright, you may question the witness. Cause of death. The direct cause of death was a pistol shot to the forehead, sir. The murder weapon, Detective Gumshoe. Whose pistol was it? It was the victim's. Now, why would he have a pistol? Who cares? The point that you're missing is whose fingerprints are on that pistol. After that, then I suggest you start. Fingerprints. There were fingerprints! My god! And along with the victims, the defendant, Maya Vase, were also on the grip, sir. So the defendant's fingerprints were left on the murder weapon. The shot was fired from point-blank range. Point-blank, huh? So about how far away is that? They're between 12 to 20 inches away. How do you know you shot a point-blank? No, these are valid questions. Mr. Phoenix Wright, I grew tired of the foolish foolery of the foolish fools of this foolish country. Excusez? She's just teasing. Gunpowder burn. Gunpowder burn. When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole. Gunpowder exploding is what makes a bullet fire, and that gets real hot, pal. And there were definitely some gunpowder burns left on the victim's forehead. Wow, never knew that. Live and learn, I guess. You didn't know that? Wasn't that in the DL6 case with the other Von Karma? Before the victim was shot, sir, he was stabbed in the chest. We don't have the object that he was stabbed with, do we? Exactly, what was he stabbed with? A fruit knife. I see, and whose knife was it? It looks like it belongs to the Phase, sir. Of course, my Phase fingerprints are all over it. Okay. Oh, it's my knife. What will you do now, Mr. Phoenix Wright? I will keep questioning. Now, is the knife in... The knife is not in evidence. It was very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death. How severe was the wound? If it had been half an inch more to the right, it would have hit the victim's heart. After a stab like that, it's impossible to fight back, let alone stand. Makes it sound like Maya had stabbed him with the intent to kill. But he shot back. Rowan used the pistol to finish the victim off after the stabbing. Sure, he was stabbed first, then shot. Yep, sure can be. One look at the wounds and you come to the same conclusion too, pal. A fool is a fool who'll only listen to the foolish opinions of other foolish fools. A pistol shot to the forehead at point blank is certainly enough to kill instantly. Does it matter then which was first? Yes, it does, because we have to create the step-by-step, like, events. Think a little more before you open that big mouth of yours, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You know, you established how the victim was murdered. How are you doing, Toxic? Glad to see you here. I brought the 2 murder weapons with me today. Very well, the court accepts them into evidence. Murder weapon was Gray's, 2 shots fired, bears Maya's and Gray's fingerprints. Murder weapon, a small fruit knife, belongs to the Phase, bears Maya fingerprints. The date and time of death was 19th of June at 3:15 PM. Eyewitnesses claimed to have heard 2 gunshots at this time. And 2 murder weapons, both with the defendant's fingerprints on them. Huh. Did you bring a weapon to court? Yes. If you remember Von Karma from near the end of the first game, this is Von Karma's daughter, who left Germany to get revenge on Phoenix Wright for getting her father found guilty of murder. And apparently she became a prosecutor at the age of 13. Naturally. This is going from bad to worse. The summary just now wasn't oversimplifying things to the extreme. That doesn't seem legal. That's what we were saying. Your Honor, feel free to slam a little gavel of yours. After all, there's no room left for doubt, is there? That is quite true. Mr. Wright. Yes? In the face of all this, do you still wish to plead not guilty? Pleading at this court that if you do not adjust your plea, you stand to lose. You would change your plea in less than 10 minutes. What will you do, Mr. Wright? Will you change justified self-defense? Because now would be the time to do so. It's your final chance. This is a huge decision. Better think this all the way through. Plead not guilty. If you plead justified self-defense, we would basically be confessing to murder. Is just bulleting the judge. Oh yeah, of course. After the trial, Maya's life would be ruined and she'd be labelled a murderer. I can't let that happen. Your Honor? Have you reached a conclusion, Mr. Wright? The defense will not change its plea. You'll accept nothing short of complete acquittal. You've sealed your fate, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Detective? Yes, sir. Present the final portion of your testimony. The final strike. Yes, sir. Proceedings are run by... And she just hit the judge again. Go ahead, detective, and give your testimony. I think the court would like to hear about the other piece of incriminating evidence. Incriminating evidence. Sorry, pal, but there's an even more incriminating piece of evidence. This is the costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime. And see, it's covered in blood. And there's a hole. The defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not no, that's a leap. That is a bridge too far. So this is the costume. There's the evidence of back spray of blood on this. But of course, actually like this, it'd be way more interesting. I mean, yeah. He directly links Maya Fey to the crime, sir. I see. The court accepts this into evidence. Alright, Mr. Wright. Maya's fingerprints both murder weapons and blood splatters on her clothes. Could this situation get any worse? Huh, what's wrong? You seem to be at a loss. I think this is the last piece of testimony the prosecution should have to offer. Feel free to sulk off with your tail between your legs, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Please stop calling me by my full name, it's disturbing. Yeah, I mean, if court was like this, it would be a lot less just, but a lot more interesting. Sorry, pal, but there's even more incriminating piece of evidence. Why was this not brought up in discovery? I need to say so when your testimony earlier. Kind of scary today, you know, pal? There is no need for that kind of attitude in my court. He just stares at the judge. Yeah, please stop glaring at me like that. The prosecution is whipping people. Yeah. This is the costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime. Maya's costume. Yeah, she was wearing this when we arrested her. Maya, she's wearing her channeling costume today, too. She's not allowed to wear anything else. As you can see, it's covered in blood. The defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not... Oh, sorry, I meant to press it. To be fair, if Phoenix can get a similar result by just staring and not using a whip, doesn't Phoenix have more power in that situation? This blood in the costume. Lab results show that it is the victim's blood. So there is blood from the victim on the defendant's clothes. Definitely not good. So are there any other clues you would glean from this piece of evidence? Well... We're changing the topic, then the good detective here must testify again. But too bad, not enough time, let's move on. That's not your call to make, Miss Von Karma! You just bully people you're just below in front of you to whip because you're still learning. Ah yes, Miss Von Karma is perfectly correct. That's what the judge is so easily swayed. Fuck it, press further. Why is Miss Von Karma suddenly putting up resistance? Must be a reason as to why she suddenly threw out an objection like that. There must be something about this costume. I just have to look harder. It's the hole in the sleeve. Logic is perfect. There's no way for you to poke a hole in it. That's the clue! Looks like name time's up. It's about the costume. There is one itty-bitty little thing. Your Honor, actually, there is something very wrong with this piece of evidence. What are you talking about, pal? She knows. Where is this problem you were talking about? I've come this far. There is no turning back now. The problem I have with this piece of evidence is here. The bullet hole. I asked the court to please take a look at the sleeve of this costume. The sleeve? There's a tiny hole here. A hole? Well, that wasn't in the report, because apparently that quote-unquote police training you guys got didn't mean sweet fuck all. Hold on, what is this around the hole? It smells faintly. You have gunpowder. Gunpowder? No one ever told me. A hole that smells of gunpowder. He isn't trained, he just has the training. Yeah. Well, I found the hole I was looking for. Tanner bets Franziska Von Karma is going to play it into the fact that it still is justified self-defense. You fucked up the joke. Don't worry, it's fine. Order, order. This is a very grave matter. It's best we correct the court record first before anything else. Press the check button for details. Sorry about that. I guess we messed up, sir. Yeah, because she's going to push that it's still saying it's justified self-defense, doesn't actually change things. What's she hiding? Pull yourself together, detective. Pull doesn't change a thing. The strength of the evidence still holds. Continue with your testimony. That just now was a fluke, nothing more. Hey, something like that. This is a huge oversight. While the greatest mistake on the part of the police, what Prosecutor Von Karma has said is true, the evidence still stands. Without a more definitive problem with the evidence, then... No way. Detective Gumshoe, please continue with your testimony. The defendant attacked and killed the person who without a doubt was not fighting back. I want to press it, but I don't want to show the costume there. He wasn't fighting back. How do you know if he was or wasn't? We could find no evidence the victim put up any sort of struggle, except for the bullet hole we just pointed out in the clothing. Did the murderer have a fight with the victim or not? Depending on this, the circumstances around this murder changed drastically. And so now I find something... Yeah, it's... I have to go back to that one thing and present the clothing. Here, Gumshoe, have a present. Detective Dick Gumshoe. Yes? Me calling by my full name is kind of a weird feeling. You said that my client killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. Yeah, I did. Then what, may I ask, is the bullet hole you police overlooked supposed to mean? Please call him Richard. Phoenix, come on. Detective Penis Gumshoe. What does it mean? I'll tell you what it means. It means that the victim had fired off a shot. Is this what it means to not fight back? Ah, you're right. Seems you are correct. If the victim had tried to shoot the defendant, then it would change everything. Alright, the wind seems to be shifting. Are you finished yet? Again, because it's going to be a thing of justified self-defense, she's going to push. Are you finished yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Miss Von Karma, it seems that Maya Fey was shot at by the victim. However, that is only grounds enough to support a justified self-defense plea. That is correct. I'm sure you remember, Your Honor, what the defense clearly said. They rejected justified self-defense and pleaded not guilty. Can you stop whipping me? Which means the defense is yet to prove anything at all. No. Anyway, well, yes, that's true. Furthermore, just the fact that there is a bullet hole in the costume is not enough to substantiate even a plea of justified self-defense. Huh? How so? Why did you whip Gumshoe? Don't just stand there. Hurry up and tell the court what transpired that day. She is also, for what I can tell, left-handed like her father. With the new information we acquired added in, of course. Oh, you mean by myself? You want me to put together this scenario all by myself? Yeah, I think this counts as assault and or battery and intimidating the witness. And harassing the witness. What transpired? During the channeling, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. The defendant then picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it. This scenario you've put together does make sense. Yes, sir. Well, Mr. Wright, on the surface does seem to make sense, however I won't give up that easily. Please refrain from glaring at me like that. Oh yeah, but don't tell Miss Von Karma to stop whipping people. Now then, your cross-examination, please. What transpired? During the channeling, the defendant saw a chance to stab the victim in the chest. Press. There's a difference in height between Dr. Gray and the defendant. Adding body strength, it's unlikely the defendant could have stabbed the victim. Now that you mention it, yeah, I guess. You think you can get away with such flimsy reasoning? Mr. Phoenix Wright. Maya Fey was in the middle of channeling, was she not? When channeling with the Curane channeling technique, the medium physically changes. Okay, so here's the thing. If this is your argument going forward, doesn't that mean that it wasn't mentally or physically Maya that did it? I mean, here's the thing. Let's put this question out to the chat and everyone. If, let's say there's a referendum to change a law, and it's in a world where this Curane channeling technique was real, and you could get a medium channeling that both physically and mentally changes into the person they're channeling. If the government said, right, referendum, when someone changes like this, and if they do a crime or do something, is it legally the deceased or is it legally the medium? Like, which side would you be on? Is it legally the deceased, or is it legally the medium? With the nurse's build, the defendant could have easily been a match for the doctor. I don't believe it. She even studied up on the Curane channeling technique. Like I said before, I am perfect. What are you talking about? I don't quite get it. I like the way that the deceased... but there should be penalties needed for channeling a dangerous spirit. To be fair, how would you know? It's like a thing of I sold this 45-year-old man a kitchen knife that a kitchen knife that he then went off to stab someone with. Am I in trouble for selling him the knife when there was no way I could know the intentions? Like, would I know anything? Okay, that regress goes too far that it's absurd. Never mind, let's continue with his testimony. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir. So he was stabbed, but the stab didn't kill him. Fancy pants lawyers. But if you think about the blood loss, he was probably hurt pretty bad. How badly hurt would you say he was? Actually, I went to give blood the other day. Afterwards, I feel a little lightheaded and dizzy. I guess the damage was maybe about 10 times the dizziness. Yeah, that deserved a whip. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. Where in the world did that pistol come from? Looks like the victim, Dr. Gray, specifically bought it for... What? The victim had specifically bought it for that day. What, a handgun? He got it off the black market about 2 days before the murder. Why did he bring a gun? Was he taking precautions against something? The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. So you're saying that the bullet hole in his costume was made then? Sorry, pal, but yeah, that's what I think. He was packing heat against the Moon's haunted. What do you mean? Guns. Moon's haunted. The two of them were already fighting when a shot was fired. Ben then picked up the opening, took the victim's gun and ended it. Maya's never fired a gun before in her life. What does that have to do with anything? The victim had already taken off the safety. With the safety off, even an amateur like you can fire it. Just by pulling the trigger. Even me, I wonder. Damage the costume in the stab area. No, Dr. Gray was stabbed, not Maya. One Karma's logic is perfect. There's got to be a contradiction there somewhere. Uncovering from truth, I feel it. I have a feeling it's to do with the hole that's in the that was in the wall. It was low. If he was, of course, we use lost for strength to fight back, sir. Fighting the victim target his gun. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, they missed. Then picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun and ended it. The victim took a shot because they were too close. I have a feeling this piece of evidence is what I need. I'm just not sure at what point it needs to be used. Nope. I want to save here. Another shot because they're too close, he missed. Let's see if it works here. Nope. This is the final day of this trial? No, this is day 1 of the trial. Took the enemy's gun and ended it. So, shot point blank. Murder weapon. No, the victim took a shot because they were too close, he missed. Two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. Used last strength to fight back, so... And saw a chance to stab the victim in the chest. There's something here. I feel like I have to use that. A lot of blood on that knife. Bishop, How's his strength to fight back? Found our chance to stab the victim on the chest. Of course, the victim used the last strength to fight back. When the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot because they were too close, he missed. And then picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun and ended it. Pressure the bullet hole. Oh, looks like a bullet hole. Old steel key. No. They took a shot because they're too close, he missed. While the two were fighting, he took out his gun. Okay, There is something here I'm missing, and I know I'm missing something. I feel like I have the pieces, I just can't see how they fit together. Has been detained to Horty Jail yet? Unfortunately, no, not yet. I don't have the power. During the channeling, the defendant saw a chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir. Do I have anything that can... Do I have anything that can disprove this? It was grazed, 2 shots fired. No. Any ideas, anyone? Did took a shot because they're too close, he missed. Don't think so. Use the last of his strength to fight back. No. Did the room and the one that said they were too close? Let's do a funny. Use the doctor's strength to. Ben saw a chance to stab the victim in the chest. Use the last strength to fight back. Victim took a shot because they were too close, he missed. I'll try it. I can kind of get your thought process on this. No. Didn't took a shot because they were too close, he missed. No, I was thinking maybe that to prove that, because it was low. The shot was low to the ground, which means that Maya should be. Maya was probably down low at the point that the shot was fired. Van then picked up on the opening and took the victim's gun and with it. What am I missing? But because they were too close, he missed. To fighting him to get his gun. Ranked 1 horny. Hazard, 100 ranked 2. Hazard at max. Fair. Oh, was it the click that has something like a VIP ticket to horny jail or something? Need that veracity. See, I can articulate it. I can't articulate it within the confines of what the game is asking. You see the evidence. Attorney's badge, newspaper clipping, guide map, the Magatama, clipping 2, folding screen with the hole about 8 inches off the ground, the key, the floor plans, do you want a hint, Dr. Gray's autopsy, murder weapon, small fruit knife. Yeah. A little bit of a hint, please, because I don't want to be here forever. Because I can work around the idea, but because I can't just say to the game what I'm thinking, I don't know what it's specifically asking for. Right, thought process, it's about the whole, but the game is a bit obtuse. Check the evidence again as well, more carefully. Okay. It's about the hole, but the game's about choose. It has a hole as well. Oh, I know. That we sorted that earlier. He took a shot because they were close. He missed. Picked up the gun. Yeah, see, I'm... Colonel. No, yeah, I know the thing has a hole. I know that the sound of the folding screen has a hole. Yeah, Cole, Steve, you heard me saying before, I know it, because the hole in the screen is low. It would be firing... like firing downwards was it. I'm just trying to figure out what point. Is it this? No. Well, the two are fighting. The took out his gun. Use the last of his strength to fight back. Use lost strength to fight back, trying to challenge, but no chance to have the victim in the chest. Huh. Yeah, but the game is obtuse. Of course, we can use the last of his strength to fight back, sir. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun, the victim took a shot, because they were too close, he missed. The victim took the opening, took the victim's gun and ended it. Okay, so from basically what you said is the screen's not the answer here yet. Okay. Okay, that is strange. Little hole has actually created a huge hole in your testimony. Explain yourself, Mr. Wright. The two of them were fighting when the victim fired his gun at point blank. If that were true, then where's the gunpowder burn? Gunpowder burn? This is what you testified earlier. When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole. Not a single trace of gunpowder burn on this costume. Okay, yeah, it's... Okay, I see what's going for. It was annoying to get there, though. That is a very good point. What exactly does this mean? It means that when the shot was fired, they were standing apart from each other. Disappointed, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You think you can punch a hole in logic with that? With it wishy-washy thinking like that, anyone can explain anything away. Then I implore you to disapprove on line and thinking that's not how evidence and law works. Let's see. In the middle of their fight, the victim pushed the defendant away. And it was then, when they were separated, that he fired. How was that? And if that was even possible. According to the testimony, the wound from the stabbing was very severe. The victim would not have had the strength to push the defendant very far after that. Well, then... That's right, the defendant must have pushed the victim away. After stabbing him, she must have put some space between the doctor and herself. And then, while she was preparing to strike again, the doctor took a shot. There, that should satisfy even you. That does make an awful lot of sense. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Just be careful, I can't afford to make a mistake here. Concentrate and think. Something doesn't make sense. Yeah, that's what I was figuring, Asti. There's a fatal flaw. Fatal flaw? Very interesting. I would love to see what this flaw is. Show me something that contradicts my explanation. Yeah. She put some distance between them before rushing to make the final blow. And when she was about to strike, the doctor took his shot. There's a piece of evidence that contradicts this line of thinking. This is a piece of evidence that destroys your logic. A folding screen? I would like to point the court's attention to the hole in this folding screen. It looks like you already know what I'm talking about. Gumshoe, completely fucking clueless yet again. Mr. Wright, your explanation, please. The bullet went through the defendant's sleeve first, then the folding screen. It passed through at a height of approximately 8 inches off the ground, which means... It's a... Nope, I'll say it. When the shot was fired, Maya, the defendant, was getting ready to... not going to strike, was actually squatting low to the ground. Order, order. This changes everything. Please look at this diagram of the crime scene. The victim, Dr. Gray, was here when he fired the shot, and the bullet hit this folding screen. It hit at this location, at 8 inches off the ground. This time, the defendant was in this area. There, somewhere around here. Oh. That is, I mean... For the brush this morning. Excuse me while I freshen up. In the meantime, I want you to think things through again, Mr. Wright. Of course. Whoops. Once one is done, for now, I should focus on where Maya was at the time of the crime. Here, maybe? The victim was here. I thought she was going to be there, but she wasn't. So you have to, like, draw a line or something? Somewhere around here. Oh, no, that's bad. The shot hit there. He was there. Her sleeve was hit. So... It was low, though. If he was standing up, 8 inches off the ground, if she was... there... maybe? Maybe here? No. Okay, that's not working. I'm losing life here. Oh, with a folding screen. Oh, wait a second. We know the defendant was close to the ground based on the height of the bullet hole. But how can you gauge distance from that? Isn't it possible the defendant was standing much closer to the victim? That's impossible. But why? You, of all people, should know the answer to that question, Miss Von Karma. If she were shot from somewhere closer, there'd be gunpowder burns present. However, there's nothing of the sort around the bullet hole of this costume. Curse you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You. I believe it has now been proven that the defendant was standing a ways from the victim when she was shot at. Do you think this has changed the defendant's situation? It changes everything. Honestly, Your Honor, this changes everything. The prosecution has claimed the defendant was aiming to kill by stabbing. If that were true, delivering the final strike with a knife would be ideal. However, where and what was the defendant doing at the time? Squatting all the way by the folding screen? Exactly. If Maya Fey was the real murderer. Why would she be by the folding screen instead of preparing to strike? It does make very little sense. Yeah, I figured there had to be a reason. Figuring things out and proving the logic behind everything is your job. Alright, with this, the rest of the trial should be in the butt. Blast radius of disaster. You're such a smart man, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I think that you've been able to take a completely hopeless case to this point. Now I know why Papa had a tough time with you. You amuse me. Of all the things to inherit, why did it have to be that smarmy smile? Detective. How dare you damage my perfect logic? It's flawed logic if the premises are flawed. How's it all my fault? You can start preparing your selling by first removing that 3-strand goatee. Oh, and rest assured, your punishment will come later. Punishment? Well then, Your Honor, I think I've had all I can take of this detective's face. Oh, wow. Based? God, she was based, though. I think it's time to call in the next witness. Next witness, Lotta Hart. The haze of lust descends upon Asti's desires compliments from Whip Lady. Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess. After we reconvene, we will hear from the next witness. Assuming he ever leaves that state. I'll cut it in, no worries. Save? Yes, please. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Phew, that was a close one. I know you were giving it your all to defend me, but I could feel the death penalty hanging in the air. I felt like I was pretty close to dying myself. But you were wonderful out there. You listened carefully, made theories, and tricked everyone into believing you. Thanks. Wait, tricked. That must be the lawyer's secret technique, right? By the way, is the next witness who I think it is? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Lotta Hart. Oh, because there's no escaping her, huh? Remember, Nick, you promised you'd save me. If you lose, me and my sister's ghost will come after you and haunt you. Your sister? Are you talking about Mystic Mia? Yeah, do you remember her, Pearly? My sister was a super good lawyer. She was also Nick's teacher. Oh, I didn't know that. By the way, if you're enjoying, please don't hesitate to drop a follow. Definitely appreciate it. We're going for the 100 before New Year's. District Court, number 2. Court will now reconvene. Now, the first order of... And it starts off by attacking the judge. I don't want to hear it, old man. After I call my witness, sit there quietly and watch like a good little boy. That's not enough to get her kicked out. I don't know what is. Yes, sir. Bring in the photographer who witnessed the channeling. Let's leave that whole joke aside for the bit. I think we've had enough of it for the moment. Witness, your name and occupation, if you please. Hey, Phoenix, how you doing? Just fine. Sorry about this. Didn't exactly have a choice, you know. Name and occupation. I declare what in tarnation. Hey, Judge, this here is violence going for herself. Yeah, exactly, it's assault. That's fine. Wow. I kind of just want to screen cap this. You know what? I'm doing it. Oh, god damn it. I need to find a way to quickly SD HDR settings. I need to turn off HDR. Oh, now the game is... Oh no. Oh dear. Oh god. Oh, it's for me because I turned off HDR because I'm an idiot. Turning HDR back on because the game's in HDR, so it's super bright. Okay, back now. If I just do... Oh god. I really want just the judge with that's fine. I think I have it here. There we go. Let me just post it in the Discord so I can use it later. There we go. It is now posted in the Discord. Mental pathway lore, random facts, had to commit several work on getting away with it. That's fine, that ain't fine, that's a whip. There's no need for foolish outcries from foolishly foolish fools. Just hurry up and testify about what happened on the day of the murder. I haven't even gotten to say my name and job yet. She has no words. Name's Lotta Hart, paranormal photographer, and I'm here to testify. Now, let's all be one big happy family. Yeah, because that's what's meant to be. There's already a murder in this fucking room, we don't leave that whip alone. Witnesses account. Only the doc and the defendant went into the channeling chamber. We were waiting outside the door, then bang! We hear the gunshot. So here's the thing. There was no one else went into the channeling chamber. What if someone else was already in the channeling chamber? We were waiting outside the door, and then bang! We hear this gunshot. Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down, and he rushed into the room. Inside was the dead victim, and the defendant waving a pistol around. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room. That's the point she's impressing on a lot, so that's what we're going to have to try and counter. Did you take a picture of the scene right after the murder took place? Reckon course. Oh, how I wish the southern United States would actually learn English at some point. Excuse me? Reckon course, short for you reckon? Of course I did. Thank you. Does it look like I care? Just hurry up and show your picture to the court. Which you took 2 pictures. Well, be in that picture. This here's the picture. Base Francisca. Okay, let's have a look-see. You can't really see who it is. There. It was certainly seen that only the defendant and the victim were in that room. Picture taken at the scene of the murder. Yeah. At least that was for the first shot. There was time between the first shot and when the door was kicked open. Are you ready, Mr. Phoenix Wright? I'll clear all doubt about Maya through this cross-examination. Just watch me. Witnesses account. Only the doc and the defendant went into the channeling chamber. Press. Was it really only those 2 that went in? What are you blabbering about? You were there too, were you not? Why, yes, I was actually at the scene of the crime, therefore I should not actually be representing my client in this case. Why did you answer that yourself? Was it really just the 2 of them? Yes, Dr. Gray and Maya were the only 2 that went into the room. We can't have the defense testifying against his own client. Right, folks, only the 2 of them went into the channeling chamber, you hear? You did that from the very beginning, didn't you? Witness, continue. We were waiting outside the door, and then bang, we hear this gunshot. Was it really a gunshot? Are you insane? You must have heard it as well. Yeah, she's going to keep pushing this point. Why didn't you testify for the court, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Was it really a gunshot? Yes, I think it was something that sounded like a gunshot. Why are you listening to the defense testify? And the world becomes just a little crueler. I heard a gunshot a long time ago, so I know, and I tell you that was the gunshot I heard. Now this is where the story heats up. Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down and he rushed into the room. Let me get this straight. This Mr. Lawyer there broke down the door? Honestly, Mr. Phoenix, right? Why don't you tell us what happened? She keeps pushing for Phoenix to testify. Mr. Connell, yeah. I broke the door down, sorry. Why does this feel like an Inquisition? Oh my god. Can we have Inquisitor Von Karma and 40k? Both of them? Because they both look like they could be Inquisitors. I'd like to see. They're just smiling rather openly. I'll take that as a good sign. And what did you see once you broke in? I'm never going making a Dark Heresy character. What, Inquisitor Von Karma? Senior or junior? It's out of the dead victim and the defendant waving a pistol around. Are you sure it was the defendant, Maya Fey? Sure, I'm sure. I'll be confident in her testimony. Press harder. Always press harder. Whips do exist as a weapon. But not. I'm not sure they're power whips. Because Senior is the Inquisitor and Junior is the Acolyte. Okay, fair. What you getting at? Remember what you said when we broke into the room? I was murdered. Click. Did she take 1 or 2 shots? I can't remember. What's going on here? The gal, is she Maya? When you saw the murder at that time, you couldn't even tell if it was Maya Fey or not. Am I correct? Well, you see... Where's the objection? Miss Hart, you are here to present accurate testimony. Yeah, this has been the 2nd time you presented inaccurate fucking testimony because of your own and fucking ego, you fucking piece of shit fucking witness. Good, this shifts things back to my side. For a defense lawyer, your defense is terribly lacking, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Exclamation mark. A guard spotted me? Witness, think back to when those 2 entered the channeling chamber. No. That's leading when they entered. One of those people that entered the chamber was Maya Fey, correct? Yeah, that's right. Yep, it was Maya that went in. Looks like we've come to a collective conclusion. The person's picture is most certainly Maya Fey. No. Exactly. Rats, and I'm trapped like one. Again? I swear, other than those 2, there is no one else in the room. Are you absolutely certain of that? Sure am. That old witch chases out of the room, so... Old witch? Does she mean Morgan Fey? There's no one else in there, and you know it. The channeling chamber is very dark, almost pitch black. Is there really no one else in there? What about... Behind the folding screen, yeah. Did you check back there? Rec given? What the fuck? Rec given. You know, you reckon that's a given. No, you didn't. There's no way I was hanging around behind the phone screen. I have a word with you, Miss Hart. What, you got a problem? Rec given. I mean, I'm having a little difficulty understanding you. If you would stop saying such things as rec and given. Oh. Now then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, do you see a problem with the testimony or don't you? Just I thought there was something wrong with her testimony. I was with her, so I know she's telling the truth. Enough. Seems that there are no issues with Miss Hart's testimony. At the time of the crime, only 2 people were in the channeling chamber. The victim, Dr. Turner Gray, and the defendant, Maya Fey. The face of the defendant cannot be verified in this picture. If we think about the circumstances, it would have to be the defendant. What am I going to do? If I just let this go? What is it, Mr. Wright? You look as if you have something to say. If I make one wrong move, I'm going to have the judge against me. Is there anything I can present that would prove it's not Maya? Okay. Prove that's not Maya. How can we prove this is not Maya? Hell, Yarrick had an orc claw. How can we prove that this is not Maya Fey? Do we have anything? Do we have anything? No worries, Asti. Enjoy. Do we have anything that we can bring in to prove that it isn't her? Let's have the chest shot point blank. I don't know if I can present anything yet. Any ideas from chat? Yeah, my karma's 18. Any idea? I don't think we actually have any. Oh. The key. Maybe the key? Let me save. Your Honor, Mr. Wright. It's possible the person in this photo is not the defendant. What? Do you know what you were proposing? Yeah, that is plain fool's talk. Thanks, guys. Your show's report was just great. Now then, Mr. Wright, please show the court some proof. Court that the person in this photo is not Maya Fey. Oh, to do it right? Here is your proof. Is there a problem? Oh no, I thought I'd work on my inflections. What an objection with a twist of "you're wrong" sounds like. I think I got that wrong. Let's load again, shall we? Present evidence. Root report is not Maya Fey. Hmm. Proof that it was not her. Is it the clothes? Nope, wasn't it. Load. Is there anything I can actually present? Court is not her. Is it the floor plans? Maybe it's the photo itself? Nope, not it. Right. Can I actually present anything yet? I have the save, so let's say no, I can't present anything yet. That's right. Nothing, Your Honor. That's very smart of you. We should go up trying to prove this is not Maya Fey. I just don't have the right piece of evidence to prove my argument. That's enough? Is this it? That's all I could do? Court, that a verdict of not guilty is not possible. Mr. Carver, do you have any further questions for this witness? The defense. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face. Lowers him with smiles, no matter how bad it gets. Okay. Jesus Christ, she's possessed Pearl. Guess I made it just in time, wouldn't you say? You? But pearls. Her clothes are a bit small, you don't say. Right, what are you waiting for, Phoenix? Let's go. But how? She's already taken away every advantage. Advantage is still in your hand. Think carefully one more time about what you saw in the channeling chamber. Do you remember what you told me yesterday? I was murdered? What? Yeah, there's 2 photos! I knew there was 2 photos! These are perfect for snapping up shots. You see, there's one final piece to this puzzle. Yeah, question Otto one more time, Phoenix. I don't know if she's doing it unconsciously or on purpose, but she's not testifying anything. I need to end this cross-examination period. Please wait, Your Honor. The defense would like to request the witness testify one more time. Overruled. Oh, that's it. Von Karma's case is perfect, absolutely flawless. I want better time than this for you to see that. But, I mean, I have some place I must go after this. Alright, I'll allow it. Miss Hart, hurry and give us another testimony. Well, heck, what am I supposed to talk about? Please tell us once more what happened when you burst into the channeling chamber. Okay, you got it. See, you got through to the judge somehow, right? Well, no, it was Von Karma, yeah. When he broke into that room, all I could focus on was Maya. I was kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff. But I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot. Yes, I struggle only like as you taste the bitterness of your defeat. Well, amuse me with your useless questions, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm waiting. Witness's account, part 2. When he broke into that room, all I could focus on was my... Oh yeah, whoops. Press. So what did she look like? You know, she looked almost like a different person. She may have seemed like a different person, however, she was still Maya Fey. We've already made that point abundantly clear. Yes, that is true. Well then, Miss Hart, did you happen to see anything else? He was kind of scared of the dead body, so didn't take a good look at it. Okay, that's a really shitty point, Phoenix. Yeah, well, I reckon that's possible. If the body inside that room was not that of Dr. Gray, then whose body was it, Mr. Phoenix, right? Maybe it's your fucking dad's for getting executed for murder. Bitch Von Karma. Well, what was that of Maya Fey after the channeling? Or maybe... Oh, got whipped. Foolish fool spouting foolish foolishness. Just as I expect of a foolish fool such as you. If that were the case, then what? Then that would mean that Maya Fey is in fact dead. And that would make the Venom's chair quite a lonely place, wouldn't it? Are y'all done here? Can I continue? I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff. That's why I'm getting out of this here business. This guy's going to get the dirt and the stars and be a tabloid photographer from now on. She goes through jobs faster than the baby through diapers. Mr. Phoenix Wright, would it kill you to stay on topic for a change? Well, would it, Mr. Wright? God damn it, Judge. I'm grateful it's not. Okay, I get it. I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot. 2, right? 2? 2 what? 2 shots. You took 2 shots. But only one has been submitted as evidence. Miss Hart, where is the other picture you have been withholding? No, you got it all wrong. It's not me. I didn't mean anything bad. I know I can be a little mean, but I ain't evil. Well, at least she knows herself. Then why have you not shown this other picture to the court yet? Well, ain't it obvious? That prosecutor woman told me to shut my trap about it, of course. Yeah, this would like... disciplinary, maybe? Miss Von Karma, you're hiding critical evidence. Unforgivable, Von Karma. Suppressing evidence like this. You're as bad as your father. Evidence tampering, probably, yeah. A duty of candor to the court that she is violating. Your Honor, the defense asked the prosecutor Von Karma be held in contempt of court. Well, oh god, what? Me in contempt of court? You can't be serious. Surely I... I am serious, and don't call me Shirley. But you hid evidence from the court on purpose. That's not fair. Phoenix, are you a lawyer or a school child? Maybe both. I was so angry I lost my composure. Ms. Von Karma, would you care to explain yourself to this court? But this picture was not important, and thus felt it no need to submit it. That's all. How could you think? The pictures are more or less the same, so I bothered with the second. I mean, it's just so much more trouble than it's worth for me to submit this as evidence. More trouble than it's worth. Than it's worth. Now, how can you say that? If you want to see it that badly, I'll submit it. Lotta's photo too, added to the court record. Yeah, that doesn't look like Maya Fey. There's also no bullet hole there. What is this? What is this picture? It's obviously the second picture the witness took that day at the scene of the crime. Well, it's a little off-center, but that's what you get with a nervous amateur. I think the important point here is the person in this picture. This is most definitely not Maya Fey. What is the meaning of this? This might be the break I was looking for. Now, should I or should not insist that the person in this picture is not Maya? Insist it's not Maya. Face looks familiar? I figured someone we probably met before. As you can plainly see, the person in the picture is not Maya Fey. Yes, I see that. It's not just her face, her whole body has taken on a different appearance. There is only one conclusion that can be drawn now. That somehow this other person snuck in and traded places with the defendant. Order, order, order. Well, yes, I believe you're correct, Mr. Wright. The person who was inside the chanting chamber was not Maya Fey. Mia, we did it. Oh, too soft. You're softer than Aunt Morgan's strawberry desserts, Phoenix. Take a look at Prosecutor Von Karma's face. She's going to claim the Curane channeling technique again. I think you'd better continue to worry, Mr. Phoenix, right? Miss Von Karma, what do you mean by that? Your Honor, I would like you to take a look at this picture. She doesn't snap her fingers. Even yesterday, the detention center's visitor. Isn't this? This. That's so gratuitous, but also at the same time, attorney-client privilege. This is Mr. Phoenix Wright and the defendant, Maya Fey, during his visit. Maya Fey? But isn't this a totally different person? She looks this way because she's obviously in the middle of channeling a spirit. It's unbelievable that she can, yet it is the truth. When Maya Fey is in that state, she physically changes into the person who she's calling. Miss Von Karma, a word if I may. Mia, taking pictures of someone during a private visit is illegal. Surely you must know that picture can't be submitted as evidence. Although this picture is illegal, never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place. That is tainting. That is so illegal. What is she? The moment I showed this picture to the court, it became all mine. Yeah, there's a reason why evidence has to go through a certain set of channels. It's like, for example, it's like if I was saying, oh, Darnara is a murderer. Why? Well, here's a list of all the people that have definitely said he's a murderer. Oh, you can't bring that list. That wasn't brought in through Discovery or anything. Well, yes, I know, but the fact is that I showed it. So I can throw it out, and it's not admissible. People have already seen it. You know what that causes? A mistrial. After all, this image has now been forever burned in the judge's mind. Yeah, this should get her disbarred. Looks like we've been had. I don't mean to understand this, and I still cannot believe it. Are you saying that this person is the defendant, Maya Feng? Give up here, the trial will end. But if I slip up and say something wrong, it'll cost me. Anyway, I can prove that the person in this picture is not Maya. There's no bullet hole in the sleeve. Your Honor. Oh, the fire has turned to your eyes, I see. This picture... Within this picture lies a critical contradiction to all the testimony up until now. A contradiction? You love the judge? I mean, he's like a confused old man. Like that in itself can be lovable, but not in a judge. Confused grandpa. Why don't you point out exactly what is so strange in this picture? The sleeve. Your attention here. To the sleeve? But there isn't anything odd about it. And that is exactly what is so odd. Something that should be there is suddenly missing. Should be there? Ah! There's a bullet hole in the sleeve of the defendant's costume. If that's the case, then it should be in this picture as well. Miss Von Karma, you intended to hide this valuable piece of evidence? You'll most certainly be assigned a penalty for this. Alright, this should do some major damage to her argument. Don't celebrate yet. Like to bring down the mood, don't you? Well, she's been right so far. Take a look at her face. Once again. Condescending grin. Tisk tisk, jumping to the gun again, I see. Your Honor. An apology on behalf of those incompetent fools. What you mean, and what incompetent fools? So that a precinct hadn't missed the bullet hole, I would have gotten a report about it. As I didn't, I could not have known this picture was of any value to this case. I see. She's lying through her teeth. Of course she is. That woman knew about everything. The bullet hole, the picture, everything. But you can't prove that. Francisco Von Karma's idea of a perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think? Your Honor, you need not worry. You must sign a penalty. I'll personally make sure that detective gets what coming. Poor Gumshoe. He's just getting shot on. I'm sure there'll be a great gnashing of teeth at his next salary discussions. Yeah, poor Gumshoe. Does he even have any salary left? In any case, this is a very big problem. When the defendant was taken into custody, her costume had a bullet hole in its sleeve. However, from this photo, it would appear that right after the shooting, there was none. The judge is confused by this strange twist of events. It's your chance, Phoenix. Load all you've got into this one shot, alright? Got it. Watch this, Maya. Your Honor. There's only one logical explanation for the contradiction. The shooter... The bullet hole was made later? The shooter is someone else? I guess they mean that the killer is someone else. The defendant's sleeve had a bullet hole in it. However, this person clearly does not. There can be only one explanation. Lizard men. Oh. The person who shot Dr. Gray was not the defendant, but a different person altogether. What? What? Order, order, order. If order is not restored, I will suspend this trial. Just whipped everyone. The defense argument is a complete mess. Complete mess? I fail to see how. Please enlighten us. Hey, witness. Stop whipping. Any way to ask a gal a favor? Be quiet, you. You were the one who said it was only 2 of them when you entered the room. Well, you know. You were lying. I swear that my whip will be the last thing you see. Look, sis, you're looking mighty scary. So why don't we say you... I swear, I wasn't lying or nothing. There wasn't anyone in there, honest. You see, now riddle me this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Where did the defendant vanish to? Where does other woman appear from? Well, lately, all I want to do is cry. Oh, mood. First in the picture is not the defendant. And this poses 2 very big questions. First, where did the defendant vanish to? And second, where did this person come from? That's right, now hurry up and answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Come on, can't fall apart here, Phoenix Wright. Can't believe that even me is calling me by my full name. Yeah, it is kind of disconcerting when people keep calling you by your full name. I mean, how am I supposed to prove something like this? Had enough yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Or do you think you have enough in you to turn things around even now? To turn things around. That's right, me would always turn things around and change your perspective. So, where did this intruder appear from, and where did Maya disappear to? I need to look at the situation from a different angle. Let's see, what if before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? What if Maya had left that room somehow? If I could prove that either one of these conditions were true... Mr. Wright, let's hear what you come up with. I think what happened before we forced our way into the chanting chamber is... a third person had entered it. Your Honor, I would like to present some evidence. I prove there was someone else in the room before the murder took place. I'm guessing it's the key? Take a good look at this. Okay, I've already seen it. Okay, well that isn't it. Let's save here, shall we? Here's another piece. Your Honor, I'd like to present some evidence. Hello, Asti, how are you? So wasn't the room before the murder took place. This is the floor plans. We got a breakdown? Not really. Probably behind there. Okay, that didn't work. We're at another piece. I would like to present some evidence. There's someone else in the room before the murder took place. You're in the chanting chamber. Let's check this. No. How about this? But there was someone else in the room before the murder took place. It was grazed, 2 shots fired. Okay, that didn't work. I think the way I'm going about this is all wrong. Over try to think about things in a different manner. I had left the room somehow. Before we force away in is Mai had left the room. Might have the charting chamber at some point, and the defense can prove this. Oh, how a foolish fool makes a foolish face while dreaming foolish dreams. My face being looked after by her aunt, Morgan Fay. As for leaving the crime scene is lower than the detective's salary. Right, let's see some evidence. Whether from the murder until the time of arrest, the defendant had left the room. Is it the key this time? Yes, it is. Cool. Do you remember this key? Well, I've seen it. Hey, that's the channeling chamber key, right? Before the channeling started, Maya locked the door from the inside with that. The defendant herself locked the door? Yeah, that's why we all couldn't get the door open. That key is the only one of its kind, after all. Oh, one of a kind, you say? Wait, Mr. Phoenix, right? Yes? I'm afraid to ask, but why is that key currently in your possession? Huh? What do you mean? If Maya Fey locked herself in, then the key should have been with her. Yes, agreed. However, she don't have the key at the time of her arrest. Ah, well, ain't that a kick? So how come you're holding it? I got this as a present from a certain little girl. And that little girl was nowhere near the crime scene at the time. That's preposterous. This means that Maya Fey must have left the room. If she had not, then I would not be holding this key you see before you. Seems you've come to an impasse. This picture has clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, is this person the defendant or not? The defense is arguing that this person is not the defendant. Furthermore, as proof, this key has been submitted as evidence. Miss Von Karma, how can this be? At this point in time, a verdict on the defendant's guilt is not possible. My perfect case! How is there a flaw in my perfect case? Don't think you've won yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm a prodigy. I have never lost a case. I don't intend to lose here in this courtroom to a fool like you. I don't care what I have to do. I will get my guilty verdict. And that's enough. If you would like to continue, do so in the lobby. If you want to fight, fight outside. Court will reconvene tomorrow at 10 AM. That is all. Court is adjourned. Wow. That was you, Pearly? You summoned my sis? Yes, I felt I had no choice. Great going, Pearly. I knew you were special. Hey, Nick, did you know? Yeah, it's not like anyone else in there could have done that. Nick, I know you were trying real hard and all, but I really don't remember ever leaving that room. I don't think that a third person could have gone into that room. Yeah, well, at least we have until tomorrow to figure things out. Like, what happened in that room, for instance. Yeah, I'm counting on you. I'll envy the two of you. Oh, by the way, Nick, do you think you could take Purdy back home for me? Sure, because it's not like they're going to let you take her back home. If it ain't my courtroom, it ain't my problem. Sure, alright, Pearls, you ready to go buy some tickets? Ticket? Oh my god. Save, yes please. First of June, 3:24 PM, Curane Village. Thank you very much for bringing me home, Mr. Nick. You're welcome. I had to come and look into a few things here today anyway. I thought about this a little. If Mystic Maya didn't kill that nice man, she definitely didn't. Yes, of course. But if she didn't, then someone else did, right? That murderer person? Yes, Pearls. Oh, I see. I wonder what's wrong. She seems sad. Today's trial. Let's just bring this 8-year-old girl into a murder trial involving her family. So, what did you think of seeing your first trial? I was really surprised. It was bullshit. There was arguments flying everywhere that made no sense. One of the lawyers was attacking everyone. I was really surprised. I'd never seen so many people before. Oh, and Mystic Maya looked so small and helpless. Well, Maya's already naturally short, so... And then, that snobby woman with the ruffly clothes... Ruffly. Oh, she means Franziska. She had such a bad attitude. She acted like she'd already decided that Mystic Maya did it. I'm going to tell her what I think of her tomorrow. I wouldn't miss tomorrow's trial for the world. Prosecutors. Why was that woman bullying Mystic Maya? Well, she's the opposite of a lawyer, a prosecutor. Isn't that just a prosecuting attorney, the same way you're a defense attorney? So her job was to prove people guilty. They don't care if someone's innocent, all they care about is if they win. That's terrible. But she's really a good prosecutor with a heart on the inside, right? We don't know yet. There's no one like that. All prosecutors are the same. Interesting. Well, he might have become a good guy. Eventually. Who are you talking about? My love! Is it that person Mystic Maya was talking about? Mr. Edgeworth? That was a long time ago. He's not around anymore. Huh? He clutched onto his foolish pride too fiercely and died for it? He's dead? Oh, that's too bad. By the way, yes, what is it? You wouldn't happen to know anything about who the murderer is, would you? Why are you asking me? No, I was just thinking earlier. You didn't see anything. She didn't see anything, huh? Speaking of that, during the murder, where was Pearls and what was she doing? On top of that, this key. Just when did you pick this up? Pearl's alibi. Pearl did it. Send her to the chair. I just realized that I never asked you what you were doing at the time of the crime. Pearls, where were you and what were you doing when the murder happened? Ah. What I was doing? I wasn't doing anything. She's really bad at lying. You can whisper to me, I won't tell anyone else, I promise. Ah. Yes. Yeah, clearly. Can't lie to you, can I, Mr. Nick? Did you forget we told Colt that Edgar went to the farm? Yeah. Yes. Are we also hiding the fact that Edgeworth isn't real? Pearl's alibi. Pearl, you have to tell me what you were doing when the murder happened, okay? What if I can't just tell you what happened? Then I'll guess what happened. How does that sound? What? You can do that? You'll tell me if I get something right, won't you? Yes. Now when the murder was taking place, you were here, right? We were in there. You were here, weren't you, Pearls? In the Winding Way. Wow, you got it. So, do you think you can tell me now? I'm sorry, not yet. Man oh man, alright, what's next? Okay, I think I know what you were doing there. Do you really know that much? She was... the pot that fell. Tender bet she was trying to sort out the pot. Well, I'm a lawyer, you know. Now, what was it Pearls was doing in the Winding Way? What was she doing in the Winding Way? What was she doing there? What was she doing? I don't know if I have the evidence yet. Yeah. Investigate and gather some more clues before I try again. Okay, let's move. Meditation room. 21st of June, Fay Manor Meditation Room. It's really empty. You have suspicions? Training was supposed to be held today, but I guess it's already over. Let's go in the channeling chamber again, see if anything's changed. Channeling chamber? Looks like Morgan's here too, but he hasn't noticed me yet. What is she doing? Looks like she's talking to a picture. Oh yeah, because that isn't evil. Don't you see? Take a look around. Finally, my chance has come. I waited for this day for so long. That's right. Prepare yourself, dear Misty. What in the... Who's there? Oh, if it isn't Mr. Wright. I'm just curious about the picture you were just looking at. Oh, today was that event, was it not, good sir? I heard you did well. Huh? Oh, yes, thank you. I am terribly sorry I could not attend the trial today. Please accept my apology. I had a previous engagement as I had to watch over the trainees' training today. I get the sense she really doesn't want to talk about the picture. All because the master can't be here with us, you understand. And that is why a lowly branch family member such as myself must do this. What happened? Have you remembered anything about the murder? Nope, I told you everything I know already. Were you in this room the whole time Lotta and I went to call the police? Yes, of course. I was by Mystic Maya's side the entire time. I performed the spirit-severing technique and held her in my arms afterward. Did yesterday as well. Did anything else happen? No worries, Viking. That's fine. I'll probably want to... I might finish up soon myself anyway. I want to have a shower before going to bed. Let's say more date, however that is all that occurred. I was really hoping for some new info. I suppose nothing happened in the end, good sir. Sorry to have played on your hopes. Could you possibly be more patronizing? So do the students train every day? Yes, absolutely. They were given a day off the day after the murder, of course, however, and I assume both Maya and Pearls went through this training? Mr. Wright, clearly you have not followed and or subscribed to Solus the Heron on twitch.tv/Solus the Heron. You must do so now. Yes. Wow, she got real scary real fast. How many times must I tell you before you understand, good sir? They're to be dressed as Mystic Maya and Mystic Pearl. And it's definitely appreciated, Colsta. But I also hope you can appreciate that. I do wish to grow. So I was saying it to those who might be around. Wait, I'm sorry, but Mystic Pearl, isn't that going a bit too far? Next question, please. Oh man, she's really being a pain in the butt about this. Please remember to watch not only what you say, but how you say it, good sir. The Master. So the Master is Maya's mother, right? Mystic Misty. She is a brilliant medium. And where is she now? We are not sure. Not sure? About 16 or 17 years ago, Mystic Misty failed at channeling a certain spirit. And after that, she simply disappeared. I don't believe she'll return to this village, in any case. And in 4 years' time, her name will be forever erased from this village? Erased? A person who's been away from the village for over 20 years is considered dead. Oh, I see. That is 4 years from now for her. When that happens, a new master will be appointed to Curane Village. And Mystic Maya was supposed to become the next master. However, with this murder, I'm afraid... I was imagining things. I thought she was laughing to herself for a second there. Yep, she's 100% involved. As Mystic Maya before, I applied the spirit-severing technique. This picture, it was taken without my express permission. I knew allowing a person like her from the quote-unquote Heartland into our country was a bad idea. You do realize that the Heartland is a part of this country, right? Oh, it's the same thing again. That is Mystic Maya's costume, isn't it? It's a shame. I never thought anything like that would happen to her. But we don't know that it was Maya that did it. Oh, poor Mystic Maya. Do you ever listen to anyone other than yourself? What do you think about this? Entirely sorry, but I'm afraid... Okay, that's the I know nothing. Here's a gun. No, nothing. Nothing. This is the key to this room. Oh, that's right. But why do you have it, good sir? That I'm not telling. Return it at once. I can't. It's evidence, after all. I think she knows exactly how important this key is to this murder. What is this feeling I'm getting from her? It feels... I can't describe it. There are 6 parts to the Curain sacred writings. To think that this valued treasure of our village and Mystic Maya were both shot by a gun. Well, that's... Even if it was something that occurred during a channeling, it is an unforgivable act. She knows nothing about it. 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 Anything new to talk about? Negative? No. Anything new to examine? Yes. The screen is really showing its age. Oh, it's a bit tattered. Heading 2. We already saw some of this. Some empty space behind the folding screen. Why the cameras can't reach back there, so it's completely dark. There wasn't anyone back here at the time of the murder. That's what Lotta testified in court. Maybe we should have taken a look. I can always count on Lotta to make things hard. Guess it's an altar. Red of serpents. Sacred tree. Yeah, that's fine. Yes, a lot of this is the same. There's the blood. The lock-on's broken because, well, I broke it. It's impossible. I managed to break it pretty badly. Okay, so nothing else in this room. That's fine. Move. Meditation room. Winding away. Okay, something new here. There's no one here. Even though the weather is gorgeous today, it's raining inside my heart. Oh, Phoenix. Small incinerator. I don't think garbage trucks come all the way out here, so that's fine. I'm hoping for any new information. Small lamp, decorations, bit small to walk around in. That's the side room. Looks like guests can use it as a place to take a break when they feel tired. It's a really old urn. They're ash a person long dead inside. That's not very interesting. Okay, move. Side room. The bedding is all laid out today too. Guess I'll leave them alone for now. Anything new? I keep wondering about this box. I'm sure this wasn't here before the murder took place. It looks like a box for storing clothes, but it's pretty big for just clothes. It's mostly empty, but a few folded pieces of channeling costumes sit at the bottom. Excuse me? Who am I talking to? There's no one here. Yeah, we heard that before. And we saw that before, and still charming to see a real sliding door like this in person. The winding way in the little garden in the courtyard. Okay, so nothing else new here. Move, winding way. Meditation room. Move. Here. move the offices. Ace is having me out of the office most of the time. I can come back tomorrow. Helping Maya should be my top priority now. So nothing else here. Detention center. Still being questioning. I should probably be done in a little bit, so I'll come back later. Okay, seems like with Pearl. Anything here? Yeah, show the picture. Might cause severe trauma. Yeah. That's Mystic Maya's. Is that blood? It's nothing, really. Just forget you ever saw this, okay? And show stuff like this to a child? You showed it to Maya? Maya was a child? I've seen this knife before. Really? Where? My kitchen. Oh, that's right. This knife belongs to the phase. I was gonna cut up some apples for you later, Mr. Nick. Okay, thanks. Here's a gun. Okay, that's her. Don't know anything. Here. Child, 8-year-old child. Have a look at this autopsy report. You already knew about the key. You found— oh, we found it in the incinerator. I thought this was something else. When was that? It was after the channeling, and everyone's in a panic. Mr. Nick? Yes? Are you going to tell my mother? I mean, tell Morgan what you did? If you find out that I was playing in the leftover trash, I'll get a spanking. Ah, gotcha. Well, let's keep it a secret from her then, alright? Well, back to the incinerator, huh? So, you like things about spirit channeling too? Very sacred writings are on this folding screen. Oh, that's written on it? There are 6 lines to sacred writings. Cleanse thy soul, open the door to the spiritual realm beyond, converse with the departed, cast in self-protection, maintain the spell, release the spell. So basically, this has something to do with the murder. Well, that's super. Okay, she knows nothing about that. Nothing about that. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. You got it. So, do you think you can tell me now? Back, I don't have enough yet. Nothing for that. That's fine. The badge. That's a lawyer's sacred treasure. I feel like it has a mysterious power, just like my Magatama. Well, I guess I can let her think what she wants in this one. Right, let's move to the winding way. Hey, there's someone by the incinerator. Oh look, looks like they've noticed me. They're now running at top speed towards me. Oh, hey, Huff Huff. Like, Huff Huff. You're that dentist guy. Actually, it's Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Nice to see you again. Oh, like, real suave. So it's like, my turn. It's nice to see you too. So what's up? You're all out of breath. Like, huh? Oh, like, you mean... like, I'm just totally happy and, like, totally excited to be here? Excited? Like, I mean, there are so many things to, like, see. It's like, the real deal here? Oh, really? For example? For example, like, that urn over there. How she speaks so much. Yep. Like, do you know about it? All I see is an old, cracked piece of pottery. Let's have a look at the incinerator, shall we? That's right, Prodigy found this key inside the incinerator. I should take a look inside for myself. This is from Maya's costume. There's blood on it. A tiny bit, but still. Unburned remains found inside the garden incinerator. Small amount of blood is on it. So someone tried to burn this. And this key was also found in there. I have a feeling the Senator played a crucial part in this murder. I mean, are you sure, like, that you don't, like, really enjoy, like, having her talk, like, Toxie? Sacred urn. There's some sort of legend connected with that urn? Like, yeah, it's like this village's treasure. Huh, didn't know that. And like, it's sealed inside that urn. What are you talking about? Like, you know, Amy Faye's spirit. Amy Faye? Who's that? Like, geez, Mr. Smith, get with the program. Everyone knows the lady that founded the curing channeling technique was Mystic Amy. You don't have to get upset with me. So, like, as long as her spirit, like, lives in that urn, the spiritual power of the Faye family will stick around. Like, isn't that totally romantic? Romantic, huh? That urn is really as important as she says. It could be a vital clue. What happened? Annie, I want to ask you about the murder. Murder? Dr. Gray's, remember? As if there's another one. Oh, that one. Like, you should have said so in the first place. So, like, I totally don't know anything because I was, like, sleeping in the side room. Well, that's not much help. Do you notice anything at all? Like, come on, what a total bore. I, like, totally have nothing to do with this, like, murder thing. Oh yeah, you only introduced Dr. Gray to Curating Village. No relation, sure. Even if you're only acquaintances, it still means you knew him. Furthermore, your sister, who died in an accident, was a nurse at his clinic. Traffic accident. Alright then, why don't you tell me about your sister's fatal accident? Like, why? You think, like, it's got something to do, like, with the murder? I don't know yet, but I'm trying to chase down every lead I can. Cyclops? What is it? Looks like I'm going to need something to pry her mouth open on this one. That's... Okay, so let's go through all the evidence first. Oh yeah, you can present people in this as well, can't you? Nope. Wrong thing. Nothing. Yeah. Hey, it's like one of those little badges people in Congress all wear. No, I'm a lawyer. L-A-W-Y-E-R. Like, so is that what you are? Okay, let's just throw this at her. Traffic accident. Please tell me about the traffic accident. Huh? Like, whose accident? Your sister's accident, naturally. Oh, yeah. So, like, that Dr. Gray guy made my sister fall asleep? And, like, that's all I have to say about that. Interesting. And he just asked, whose accident? Which means she must know something about another person's accident. Alright, let's change the topic then. How would you tell me about other person's accident? Huh? Another person's accident? Like, you got someone in mind? Someone else's accident. Another person's accident? Another person's accident. Dr. Turner? Did someone else have a traffic accident that I'm just not getting? So there's a spear in this urn. I see a bunch of cracks, but I guess maybe the spear could live in the space between the cracks. Where I am, huh? Weird. Sacred urn added to the court record. Okay. I think I am going to leave it there. Let me just save. I want to thank everyone for being here this evening. Let me have a look, see as to if there is anyone around I want to throw a raid onto.